I'm walking to my mailbox, coffee in hand, beard looking like I just stepped out of a lumberjack audition, when a cop rolls up, lights flashing, and slaps cuffs on me for truancy, says I'm skipping school. I'm 27, own a house, pay a mortgage, and haven't seen a classroom since Obama was president. But here I am, stuffed in a squad car, trying to explain I'm not a runaway teen. By the end of this mess, I'm free. The cops red-faced, and the whole neighborhood's got a story they'll be telling at barbecues for years. Let me back up a sec. It's a Tuesday morning, normal as hell. I'm a graphic designer, work from home, so I'm in my usual flannel and jeans, sipping my third coffee, checking the mail before a client call. My street's quiet suburban, picket fences and kids on bikes. You know the vibe. I've lived here 2 years and bought the place with my fiance, Sarah, and we're just trying to adult bills, lawn care, the whole deal. I'm not exactly screaming high school dropout with my mortgage statements and dad bod. Right. But apparently, Officer Overzealous didn't get the memo. So, I'm halfway to the mailbox when this patrol car screeches up, blocking my driveway. This cop, let's call him Officer Daniels, jumps out, all business sunglasses, buzz cut, looking like he's auditioning for a buddy cop movie. He's like, "Son, where are you supposed to be right now?" I'm confused, thinking he's joking. So I laugh and say, probably designing a logo. You want some coffee?" Big mistake. His face hardens, and he goes, "Don't get smart. Why aren't you in school?" I'm standing there, coffee mug steaming, beard down to my chest, thinking, is this guy for real, I say? Dude, I'm 27. I graduated a decade ago. He's not buying it, squints at me like I'm pulling a fast one, and says, "Got ID to prove that." Now, I'm annoyed but trying to stay cool. My wallet's inside. So I tell him, "It's in the house. I can grab it, or you can check my mailbox. Bill's got my name on him." He's not having it, starts lecturing me about truancy laws and how kids these days think they can just wander around. I'm like, "Kids, my car payment's due next week." I try explaining calmly. Mind you that I own the damn house. But he cuts me off, says, "You're coming with me until we sort this out." Before I know it, he's got me turned around, cuffs on, and I'm being marched to his car like I stole the principal's lunch money. My coffee mug's on the ground, spilling everywhere, and I'm thinking, this cannot be happening. Here's where it gets wild. My neighbor, Mrs. Garcia, this sweet lady who brings us tamales every Christmas, is out watering her roses and sees the whole thing. She's 70, sharp as a tack, and not afraid to speak her mind. She drops her hose, marches over, and starts yelling, "What are you doing to Jake? He's not a kid. He owns that house." Daniels brushes her off, says, "Ma'am, stay out of this. We're handling it." But Mrs. Garcia's not backing down. She's waving her phone, saying she's calling the station. And now other neighbors are poking their heads out, whispering, filming, turning my front yard into a reality show set. I'm in the back of the squad car, cuffs digging into my wrists, trying to stay calm while Daniel's radio's in, saying he's got a potential truant. At the station, it's like a bad sitcom. They sit me in this holding room, still cuffed, and Daniels is grilling me about what school I go to, who my parents are. I'm like, man, my parents are retired in Florida, and the only school I'm worried about is teaching my dog not to chew my shoes. I give him my name, my address, even my freaking social security number, begging him to run it. He's skeptical, keeps saying, "You look young. You could be lying." I'm thinking, what is my beard a disguise? Finally, another cop, this older guy with a mustache like a walrus, walks in, takes one look at me, and goes, Daniels, what the hell? This guy's no teenager. He runs my ID, turns out. Mrs. Garcia called Sarah, who showed up with my wallet, and sure enough, I'm 27 homeowner. No record, not a delinquent bone in my body. The mustache cop's trying not to laugh as he uncuffs me. But Daniels is doubling down, muttering about how I matched a description of some kid who'd been ditching school nearby. I'm like description flannel and a beard. That's half the guys in this town. Mustache cop shuts him down, says, "You screwed this one up. Let it go." They apologize barely and send me home, but not before Sarah, who's pissed and a little amused, snaps a photo of me walking out, still looking dazed. She's already texting it to our group chat, captioning it, "When your fiancé gets arrested for skipping algebra." By the time I'm back home, the neighborhood's buzzing. Mrs. Garcia's telling everyone how she saved me. Kids are reenacting the arrest in the cul-de-sac, and someone's posted the video of me in cuffs on X, racking up likes. I'm mortified, but also cracking up. Sarah's calling me Truant Jake now, and my buddies are sending me memes of me as a rebellious teen. A week later, I hear through the grapevine that Daniel's got a talking to from his sergeant. Maybe some sensitivity training, because apparently he's got a habit of jumping the gun. Part of me feels bad. He was probably just trying to do his job, but come on, use some common sense. You know, I'm back to my routine now, designing logos, mowing the lawn. But every time I grab the mail, I half expect a SWAT team to roll up. The unicorn from that arcade story I heard about got nothing on my coffee mug, which I framed on my desk as a war trophy. But it's got me thinking, how does a mix-up like this even happen? Was Daniels just having a bad day? Or is there something broken in how we assume things about people? And what happens when it's not a bearded guy with a mortgage, but someone who can't laugh it off? So hit me with your thoughts. Hit me with, ever been profiled for something you're clearly not? Is this just a funny oops or a sign of something bigger? And how do you deal with someone who's so sure they're right, they'll cuff you before they check? Let's hear it, because I'm betting I'm not the only one with a story like this.